part of bowl are we live? Is it like the beginning of that or the end of the bowl?
Tail. It's the tail of it, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Live on Two Wheels episode
17.
Episode 17, your weekly motorcycle live show, brought to you here on the Chase on Two Wheels channel live every week, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm so tired, guys. Oh my god. I was going so good today.
Yeah, you came out of that restroom like somebody beat you.
I hit a wall so hard. It was bad. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's time to talk motorcycles! And specifically...
Do you want to go back in timeout?
I don't want to go back in timeout. The stories are true, guys. The stories are true. The XSR 900 is the most ridiculous motorcycle. We will talk about it, and we will talk about the future of my MT-10, or the lack thereof.
Ooh.
But not to get into it too much, guys.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm going to go in the green room.
Oh, God.
I knew we forgot something. Sorry, Ghost. Say hey to the stream, Ghost.
Hello, everybody.
Poor Ghost. So, guys, we're gonna take care of some stuff real quick. First off, if you're live here, what's up? High five in the chat. Good to have you guys here with us, as always. If you guys are not able to watch us live, you got a couple other options. The video goes up on the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel after we do our live thing. You guys can check that out. Link in the description, youtube.com/live on two wheels. Got our own dedicated channel.
Fun fact.
Yeah, I love facts.
We are going to be working over the next week or so on doing multi-streaming to make it easier for everybody to catch the episode as they go live.
Yeah,
and
why not?
archive.
Why not do that the show after the absolute catastrophe that was last
you guys can chill out. I hit the record button 2 minutes before we started.
Did hit the record button. Thank you guys for double checking.
Boom! I've got all the energy.
Yeah, for once.
I'm an energy vampire.
So if you want to watch this after the show and you're not able to watch this live, totally understand. Go watch this over on YouTube, Live on Two Wheels. If you wanted to just listen to us while you're riding, driving to work, doing whatever, podcast version is available. Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, all the good stuff. If you guys are listening to us on Apple Podcast, drop us a review. And if we have a new review, I'll read it dramatically. Okay.
We don't have a new review.
No, we don't. Okay, so those are those things. Now, you long-term guys that are here every week, you guys know what's up. But if you're new, we have a Discord. I highly recommend you checking the Discord out because at the end of the show, the last like 5 or so minutes, we are going to be looking at our Discord. We have a very specific page. I'll show you guys in a second. If you guys post funny stuff in that page and it makes us laugh or the community votes on it the most, we will give you guys $50 Revzilla gift card to buy whatever you want. Yeah.
Show them how to do that.
Choking to death. Okay, I'm a hot mess.
All right, you're in.
I am.
Nope, that's the pterodactyl. Okay, we're on you now.
All right. So, guys, this is our Discord. This is our Live on Two Wheels page, as you can see here on the left. If you scroll up to the top right-ish, you see this little icon that says Threads. If you click on it, Season 2, Episode 17. That's this show. Click on that, and as you can see, Rand Drew, our CEO of Smart Industries, is already starting things off. But go into there, post funny photos or anything, and we'll read through those in the last like 5 minutes of the show.
Yes, sir.
So speaking
we're
of,
also going to be doing a Cardo giveaway.
Yes,
today
we are doing a Cardo giveaway.
Because, and we should note, thank you guys for your patience. Those who won, who are waiting on them. But they should be getting them.
They're starting to pop up.
Starting to pop up now. So thank you for your patience. Cardo appreciates it. We appreciate it. We love you.
But another page on our Discord, guys. My personal favorite.
Yes.
Moto photo of the week. This week, showing off user Bitter Barista with a, what is this?
That's a Versus.
It is a Versus. Sorry, I have a damaged finger, so I can't zoom in as I normally
efficiently.
can. Efficiently, yeah. Very cool Versus ADV bike, which we are all about right here. So shout out to that guy. You guys go post whatever photos in Moto Photo. We love seeing the bikes you guys are riding.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, the sky looks really cool in that photo.
Well, speaking of ADV bikes,
what?
we do have a first ride coming out tomorrow.
We do have a first ride coming out. Bo, what bike are we doing a first ride on tomorrow?
Some fucking assholes 2022 Tiger 900 Rally.
Guys, Bo's first ride is coming out tomorrow.
You should clarify that it's not my first ride.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The first ride video on Bo's bike is coming out tomorrow. I want you guys, the Live on Two Wheels fam, it's coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want Live on Two Wheels peeps to be the first one in it.
Yeah.
Get in the comments ASAP. If I could give you guys an early access thing, I would. All right, Bo, it is one of my favorite times of the week. It is finally time for the ghost tip of the week, and I really feel like I need a good ghost tip right now. You know, I feel like that's going to help get me through the rest of the show. So,
what you got?
Guys, our ghost tip of the week. Ghost, of course, is our spectral producer that sometimes chimes in. You can be found at Ghost on Two Wheels over on Instagram.
Oh my God, all the preamble. I would have known you were going to do this because I brought the image up before you started.
Ghost tip of the week. If you're counting sheep at night, it's likely past your bedtime. Oh, yes.
Read the rest because it's appropriate.
Sorry, Bo. That was bad. Yay! That was great. Claps in the chat. Fucking Ghost always coming in clutch. Past your bedtime. Oh my God. I don't read these before the show if you can't tell. I get really excited. All right, Ghost Tip of the Week.
Some would say too excited.
Some would say. All right, guys, that's Ghost Tip of the Week. Next up, we got our Quick Shifter segment. If you guys are new, Quick Shifter is our way of telling you guys about news in the motorcycle industry in a fast way that I don't elaborate on. So
that's very important.
It's emphasis on the I don't elaborate on.
Yep.
So I'm going to pull it up here, but you can let me know if you've got my audio in the...
Yeah, we didn't test that beforehand. Hey, audio.
Hey, it's almost like we know what we're doing. Almost. I said almost. Quick Shifter. Here we go. What's happening? Harley-Davidson temporarily halts production due to supply chain issues. Plants in PA and WI are affected, but Livewire is not.
Interesting.
Very interesting. We're going to be talking about supply chain issues later in the show, so it's interesting to see Harley's
they picked a horrible time too because they pretty much nailed it with the Pan Am when it came out.
Yeah, they're interesting. Okay, that sucks. Sucks to hear that for Harley. Livewire obviously in a totally different plant because it is a totally different motorcycle. So 100%. I don't think.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Ukrainian soldiers are hopping on e-bikes to move quickly and silently to avoid detection.
Yes!
There is a lot of like military and special forces that use these things.
Why is that dude carrying a literal bazooka on the back of an e-bike?
I believe that's a javelin. I think
so. It's a missile.
I can barely see it, but yeah.
Bro, this is amazing. Fuck yeah, Ukraine. Shout out to those guys.
It's a small picture on my screen, so it's either javelin or something like that.
I mean, it looks like something out of COD.
It's to blow up big stuff.
Good for them.
Yeah,
also has
hold your butts.
Hold your butts.
Hold your butts, indeed. X Turismo limited edition hover bike to fly in Monaco.
I'm so confused by this. Oh
my God!
What? Hey, what's his name? Fuck! It's gonna.
That's like a jet ski mixed with a drone.
Colin something. His name escapes me right now. But he made his own version of that.
Combustion engine and 4 battery. Oh my gosh, so this thing flies.
Colin First, that's right, made one.
Y'all need to watch, if you're not watching this video, like find it on Live on Two Wheels video, because this is nuts.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Bro, do you think we're going to have hover bikes before hover cars? All right, anyway, sorry.
German motorcycle market slightly down in April 22, but it's more than made up for with scooter sales, with Vespa leading the way.
Vespa shit. Oh my God, $7,199 for a Vespa?
That's not that expensive.
Oh my God.
Vespas are expensive as fuck.
Bro, for like $2,000 more, you could have a XSR 900.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, Vespas are sweet, but like 72 hundo sweet?
My brother's wife got, her mother got one from Ellen DeGeneres.
What?
Yeah. She's got a Vespa that she was given by.
Oh, was it like you get a Vespa type thing?
No, it was like she's like a dentist, like like money. But I don't know how it happened, but she just.
How you gonna fucking just drop that?
Ellen just gave her a Vespa. She has it in her living room. Their house has an elevator.
All right,
continue.
No offense, Bo, but fuck these people.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yamaha rider gets lost at sea after boarding the wrong ship? What?
Oh, fuck, that's
Wait,
good.
pause. Is this a real story?
No, that's you
Okay.
on an XSR.
Okay. I thought that
Holy shit. Don't even recognize yourself.
I recognized it. I thought it was a real story, but then
No.
we artificially
No,
used imposition.
Poor little baby child. That part gets me every time.
Wow. The only thing I have in my
It's
head.
still going. No, let it. No, keep going.
Sorry. I have to appreciate, like, can you imagine Ghost at home filming that? And he's like, fucking wife comes into the room and is like, what are you
He's finally
doing?
fucking lost his mind, so that's cool.
Oh, that's great.
Good stuff.
I like how Clive thinks I'm embarrassed about literally anything.
Also, yeah,
That's a
there's
good
the video
thought.
of the homemade hover bike. That
Oh my
Colin
God.
Firth
Before
did.
housekeeping, hold on. Can we watch this? We'll probably get claimed, but it's fine.
Yeah, he made. I mean, how long ago was this? This was in 2016.
This ad is strange.
By the way,
I like that he used a drone shot before he. Oh my God. Oh, he made a hover bike.
yeah, he made a hover bike.
Man,
Probably the most dangerous thing.
I was gonna say if you slipped, you would be cut into pieces.
Yeah, those are like paragliding motors and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, dude, hell no! Are
Yeah.
you kidding? With a tie, the tie is going to get sucked in. My God.
This guy lives for like the lulz, dude. His
Bro,
videos.
bro. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Actual functioning hover bike though.
Okay, real. Oh my Jesus, real story or real talk. Okay, we're not gonna have that audio on. Well, no, I need to see him go. I don't want to hover right above the ground. I like.
What
Like, send
are you
this thing.
expecting? He's yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
Okay.
got my
Well,
anxiety is out the roof right
Yep.
now.
I'm gonna gut you that back. Yeah, he's send. This is a homemade hover bike. This is a send as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right. Oh my God, guys. This is one of those shows that you guys just need to watch the episode.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no way that our crowd doesn't know about Colin Firth, but he does some amazing shit.
Okay, so shout out to this guy,
Yeah.
Colin Furs. Jesus, psychopath.
Yeah. Started life out as a plumber.
Oh my God,
And now that's what he does.
He keeps doing this like almost
It's time.
crashes.
It's time to move on. You're gonna fucking.
Oh God, yeah, that's a whole episode right there. All right, quick shifter done. You guys need to go check out that other stuff. So housekeeping. Oh my God, how much? What all has happened this week, Bo?
I don't know.
I've
I've gotten lost. I'm lost in the sauce with this
Oh, you guys will be happy to know. Much to Bo's dismay, we are finally starting the edit of our huge ass iron butt challenge. Yes, the one we did weeks ago. We've just. I don't think any of us
see
could
it in my
touch it.
fucking nightmares.
I don't think any of us could touch it for a while, so we kind of just put it aside. But Bo's starting to cut through it now. We will have it out eventually. We've got a lot of content we're working on.
It's rough.
It is rough. It's a lot.
What else do we have?
God, what did we do this week? We got a WBR Garage episode coming out, or already came out earlier this week. Did the press launch for the XSR, and it turns out Chase likes tunnels. But we'll talk.
Simple man. You literally you rode through tunnels and you screamed, "Another tunnel!"
Okay, that's a fact.
That's actual
fact.
You just said tunnel. Oh my god, another tunnel.
Okay, I had never ridden this road in California, and if you guys haven't watched the press launch of the XSR 900, highly recommend it. It'll be a complimentary piece of content with this. Video.
Trey got to go through those same tunnels.
Trey did get to go through those same tunnels.
He was on the night stream.
He did. So yeah, XSR press launch came out. It couldn't come out because there was an embargo. So like the American dudes weren't able to put the videos out until noon today, or noon yesterday. Oh my God.
Jesus fucking.
You guys see what I'm talking about? So yeah, the second we could put it out, we did. Yep. I thought that video was pretty decent. Bo said I recorded too much, but no shocker there.
You came back with 4.5 hours of GoPro footage.
Cheers. You know what I'm saying?
All for however long that video was. See that's me. I want to pull back the curtain here a little bit.
No, keep it shut.
No, because the video that you see, I want you to know the work that goes into it. Because I get 4 hours of Chase talking to himself, and I don't mean 4 hours and like 3 hours of it is just writing. I mean 4 hours and 3.5 hours are Chase talking. And I get the wonderful privilege of taking all of that and making something that you guys can watch and hopefully enjoy.
Thank God. Doing God's work.
That's less than 30 minutes.
Doing God's work over here.
So, yeah, it's a lot of great footage, a lot of great roads out there.
Yeah, so California is really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's the type of thing where I love California at the level I get to experience it, which, like, a couple times a year I go out there to do press launches. I think that's the ideal.
So you tend to, you're a more, the kind of riding you do. More
riding?
More sweeping, more like technical roads. The west coast of California is really good for that.
Yeah,
and I prefer like the desert side, even on the roads that we were at out there.
Right.
Because there's still a lot of mountain roads that you can go up there, but they're mostly sweeping.
Right.
And it's high elevation change really quickly.
Before we keep going, we need to post the link.
No idea what that is.
The board thing.
Oh, the bingo link? You guys are just going to have to participate in the Discord today, because it has been put in there, I believe, into the Live on Two Wheels.
So guys, go to our Discord. Chris in the chat. It is Chris that made it, right? I'm correct in that? I'm pretty sure it is. I feel pretty confident in saying that. Chris made a freaking bingo game where you can listen for stuff that happens on the show, and it will literally check off. It's fucking hilarious. You have to go check it out. I highly recommend it. Okay, what else? Somebody said something about our CBR 1000. You guys can see it right behind me.
Just so that you know, real quick, it is in the thread.
Oh, the bingo game?
Yes.
So you guys go check out the thread.
Sand Tiger posted it. So.
Okay, thank you, Sand Tiger. CBR 1000 behind us. We actually, this is huge news. We picked up the final two pieces to finalize that motorcycle. We still got to get it dyno tuned and stuff like that.
You're so close to finishing,
guys. Well, no, here's the thing. So on hold on. This is big news because you guys are going to be able to come see this thing in person.
Yeah.
We confirmed this the other day. Let me get my calendar out. So on June 5th, if you're in the Atlanta area, we are going to be at Caffeine and Octane with the CBR 1000. It's going to be visually finalized. If you guys want to come out, we're going to be at the RTP Customs tent. It's going to be cool stuff. We haven't even posted that on Patreon yet, so that's super new stuff. But yeah, if you guys are around on June 5th in this area, totally recommend coming out and checking it out.
Yeah.
What else?
First strike in the chat.
Shout out Moto. What up, Moto Marvelous? I think that's about it, guys. Me and Bo got a fun day on Monday planned.
Yes, sir.
We are doing a scout run for ADV Bros.
Yep. I'm
finally
I'm
here.
Stoked. We also have some plans for some build videos on that. And then we just got to get you a bike. That's
we do have to. So here's the thing, guys. Bo's got his bike now.
Yep.
We're reaching out to companies. We locked in a a thing today with a certain company.
Yeah.
So I'm over here doing all this like planning shit for ADV Bros, and I have never wanted an ADV bike so fucking bad right now.
Yes.
Like I was already sold
On the T7.
on 8 ADV bike. I hadn't even decided what it is, but now doing all the work, we're talking about the content we're gonna make, and I'm like, bro, I need this bike like yesterday. So
Time for the WR to get a glow up.
Oh, I'm gonna get rid of all my bikes. Oh no!
Yeah.
All right. That's all housekeeping, guys. We didn't play the music during housekeeping. Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. So, point of the show: XSR 900. The embargo is lifted.
So you can talk about it.
I can say, if you guys watched last week's show, I talked about my experience out in California doing the press launch for it. And my God, we had to be super careful because the whole thing is like, I couldn't say my opinions before the embargo lifted. So I was trying to not get in trouble. I think I successfully did that, probably.
Yeah, we did.
Haven't received an email yet, so I think I did all right. And I wasn't able to tell my opinions, but now we got the press launch video out, and I wanted to do a video talking about what I feel about this motorcycle.
So I'd like to request something from you.
Request away, my friend,
because we did a pretty good job on the video to kind of go through that experience with the bike itself. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we'll have one to do a first ride on.
Yamaha said we'll be able to get. They're gonna have. I think he said they're only going to get like 2 press bikes here in Atlanta.
What I would like to focus on today is, first off, Full Throttle Junkie, thanks for the $10.
Here's a star for your ADV bike. Fuck yeah, baby. $10 down. Let's fucking go.
Appreciate that.
Every dollar that is donated will go straight to ADV, either bikes or items, I promise.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you so much for the super.
My request is that this might be a little bit of a mulligan. I want to attack today's topic in a more cerebral way. So I would like to talk to you about what it was about this bike specifically that made you completely forget about your MT10. Like I want to talk about like, because listening to you on that bike is like it was like listening to you for the first time on the MT10. That's the only other time
That's a good point.
That's the only other time I've ever heard you with that much. Okay, so again,
keep in mind, like Bo had to edit through hours of me riding down to like the 15 minutes that it is. So like you heard a lot of stuff that didn't make it into the video.
So that section, if you haven't watched it, there's a section in there, no spoilers.
He liked it.
There's a section there
or I liked
where you get genuine, raw, emotional response to finally getting to an open spot and being able to open the bike up.
Yeah, it was pretty early. You're talking about that early part of the video?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was 100% authentic. He was following the pack, just staying in line. He had a chance to get past and put some space between him and really got to feel the bike out. That is super authentic, because before that, there was an hour and a half of just kind of like feeling out the bike in regular ways. So when you guys see that video in that portion, that is legitimately the first time you opened it up.
Well, yeah, because like with a press launch, guys, it's basically if you ever go to a dealer and they do the demo bike rides, you have a guy in the front and normally a guy in the back, and if it's a big group, they'll have a guy in the middle.
They're pacing
and you're pacing you, and you have to follow everybody. Yeah. And that's honestly, a press launch is literally that, except it's a longer ride. It's normally a much better ride, and you have a couple photo stops where it's like the photo team is in the middle, and then you have you guys down here, and you guys get to fly past them one time, and then you guys go back and forth. Yeah. That's honestly, if you think about it, that's the main difference between a demo ride and a press launch. Yeah. And obviously you're on a motorcycle that's like brand new and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, that was the first time
that you got to just kind of open her up and like really experience it. And that's why I left so much of that into that video, because
you left like 5 minutes of straight footage.
I got so much genuine joy watching you experience that for that first time that I was like, fuck the rest of this video. If we put out a 5-minute video of you just enjoying it, I would have been happy with it.
Well, so that's awesome. You say that, but also the comments mirror that as well. A lot of the people made comments saying that like they really enjoyed me enjoying a motorcycle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so your question is, what is it about the XSR 900 that got me to the point where I just like fell in love with that motorcycle?
We'll start with, because Captain Feathersword, which awesome name, by the way.
Is that somebody in the chat named that?
Yes.
Captain Feathers.
I tip my hat to you, good sir.
good sir, Captain Feathersword.
He asked a question that is kind of in this realm. Is it preferring the triple over the inline 4? Is it the characteristics of this CP3? Like, is it because of the engine? Is it because where was the moment that you were like, oh, I'm in trouble?
Yeah. So I will say this, and because people have said this in the video or in the comments as well, the MT10 does sound better.
Yeah.
There is like
you know me. I like the sound of induction more than I like the sound of exhaust.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
so that's
like the video I showed you of the Touareg 660.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you like that whole like
that whirring, whooshing air motor sound.
Well, so that's the thing. Like the MT10, it has that noise, especially with that freaking SC Project exhaust that I have on mine. Yeah. It sounds
great.
It
sounds great.
Amazing.
It sounds mean as fuck. It sounds amazing. That is not to take away from that.
No, I definitely don't want to take away from that.
The sound of that CP3,
bro, the XSR 900, and it does have more of that kind of whirly noise, especially if you rev it out. It doesn't sound bad at all. Like I actually like the noise, and I think we've talked about it on the show, and I've talked about it with you before. I'm not really at a stage of riding where like I want the best or loudest motorcycle. Like
I've gone through that phase now.
We've talked a lot about that of like I want an exhaust that sounds good, but I don't want it to be loud. Like good and loud are not the same.
Yeah, to me it depends. Like on a cruiser, I just want it to be obnoxious. Like I just want a big gurgling, bubbling, loud piece of shit. But on other bike, like
you like your Tiger. Do you want
I fucking love the way that sounds.
Yeah, stock, right?
Stock. That thing, I love the way that sounds.
All right, another super chat going straight to the ADV fund.
How does the XSR compare to the Ducati Monster?
That's a good comparison, actually. We're going to get into that. We have the Monster queued up. So, noise-wise, I like the way the XSR sounds. Yeah. I love the shit out of how the exhaust is tucked under the bike. Yeah.
But what about the actual motor itself?
The actual motor...
Because you sung its praises on the MT09 SP.
Yeah, so it's a phenomenal motor, and somebody brought up, like, maybe I do prefer triples.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, because I've always said, like, I really like sound. Triumph triples.
Yeah, they got a unique sound.
But they have a unique sound, and I mean, like, a triple is really a good spot. Like, a four-cylinder bike has a lot of top-end power, right? A twin has very torquey low-down power. Yeah. Those are both very fun in their own respective areas, but I honestly feel like a triple's good all over the place. I do feel like the majority of triples are just...
They have an interesting pair, man. A lot of those triples, if they're, evenly spaced, they tend to prefer winding out through mid and high.
I felt
but they still have more mid than... their counterparts. They sacrifice some of the low end for giving you a little bit more top end.
Well, so
than a twin.
If I was to compare the XSR, if I was to take the MT10 on the same ride that I took the XSR 900 on, the XSR just like gets me to where I want to be going at a speed that I want to be going at.
Right, so you're doing
much faster.
You're doing a comparison between your XSR and your MT10 and the XSR. So I mean that's fair, but you've ridden a lot of motorcycles. So I see here we have a list of what it goes up against.
Yeah, so competitors is like MT09, Kawasaki Z900, Z900 RS, CB1000R, Triumph Street Scrambler, or the Street Twin.
Right.
And then the Ducati Monster.
So out of those, let's take the MT10 out of the way because it's a different kind of bike.
It is a totally different style of bike, yeah, for sure.
So let's go at it from the perspective of against its own competition, because the competition in your garage is a different conversation together.
Right, which so guys, whenever we can get our hands on an XSR 900, you can fucking bet the first video we're going to make is a first ride.
Yes, sir.
Secondly is going to be that versus an MT09 or MT10, or my MT10. those will be the first 2 videos out.
Yeah.
So trust me, those are coming. But yeah, that's a good point. Let's compare it apples for apples next to the other bikes that I think I've ridden every single one of these. So
Yeah.
I should be able to knock each one of them off.
You've done the RS.
We'll start with the MT-09. We have the SP on here, but I don't really think it's a competitor for the SP because the SP has updated suspensions, right? And
electronic suspension.
So over the MT-09, it's got cruise control. So you guys know I have to, if I own a motorcycle, unless it's like my WR, it has to have cruise control.
Once I used it, it's hard not to.
It's really hard not. If you ride
to go backwards.
if you ride as much as I do, cruise control on a personal bike is almost required.
Yeah.
I like the seating position more on the XSR because I felt more inside the motorcycle, and I felt like the handlebars were a little higher.
The MT-09, and I know I complained about this when we had it. The MT-09, that tank felt like unnatural, and the seat was like not in a good position comparative to it. So
yeah, so the XSR, I was sitting a little more in the bike. My handlebars were a little higher. That gives me a feeling that I'm on top of the bike and have more, not on top of the bike, but my controls are up top. Yeah. And that makes me feel
more leverage.
It makes me feel like I have more leverage. I don't know if I actually do.
Yeah. I tell you what, hot take. I fucking love the seat on the XSR 900.
That is an extremely hot take. People are polarized.
Love that seat. It looks like the old button-down cafe racer style.
If you guys haven't seen the XSR 900 seat, it is we'll call it a very unique seat. And I'll tell you this, before I saw it in person, I was kind of in that group of the only problem I have with this bike is the seat. When you see it in person and you see the work that Yamaha has done to integrate the rear tail light with the seat, it looks
I think that
so
whole rear end
clean.
is amazing. I love the style of the seat. I love the look of it.
It looks way more pronounced in photos.
I'm on my own little island. I understand that, and I'm okay with it because I like my island.
I like my island over here.
So it's not fair to compare it to the MT-09 because it is the MT-09. It as far as is this better than this, because they're the same thing just with different ergos. So it depends on what kind of rider.
Slightly. Well, there's more differences than that. It also has a longer swing arm, which is
part of the rider triangle.
The huge
and
difference. The MT-09 is similar with the MT-07, where if you guys have ridden them, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You lean those things over, and it's got a shorter wheelbase. The bikes the MT bikes want to play around when you're leaned over, which if you're me personally, I have some confidence of mine leaves when I have a bike that kind of wants to play around on the side, when you're pushing it over. The XSR 900, I don't know how much longer the swing arm is. I have the document somewhere, but I don't really give a fuck.
It just feels
how much
more
longer.
planted.
The second that I was at speed and I leaned that XSR over, and it was just planted on the road. It didn't move around. It was just locked. Yeah. I personally, if you took two of me and you put me on a racetrack and you had one of me on an MT-09 and one on an XSR 900, there is no question at all who would smoke the other person. Yeah. Truly. It's not even close. I think you could tell it in the video, Bo. Yeah. The second I hit a curvy road, having never ridden the bike before, the second I hit a curvy road, it just everything synced up.
Well, so that's those things that we talk about constantly. It's when you find the place where the bike likes to be. Mm-hmm. You ride a bike around and you're like, oh, this is fun. This is whatever.
Bro, shout out to Yamaha for picking that road.
Yeah, as soon as you get it into its happy place, you're like, oh fuck, okay.
Yeah.
So that compared, let's go outside of the Yamahas. Okay. The Z900 and the Z900 RS.
So the Z900 and the RS, I do remember when I rode the 900 RS, I was surprised at how athletic it was, because it does have a very old looking vibe.
Describe that.
Yeah, you look at that bike and you do not expect
muscly.
that. You don't expect to get as much performance out of that bike as it actually has. Yeah. I will say, and I'll bring the XSR 900 up here on the screen, but that bike looks kind of retro.
I dig it.
Yeah, I love the look. It looks great. Yeah. I didn't feel as comfortable pushing it as I felt with this XSR 900. It was a really cool ride. It was more aggressive than I expected. Yeah. And if you guys can see, the price for a 2022 Z900 RS is $11,700.
Yeah, but
that's $2,000.
You could probably find them at a dealership. So
that's $2,000 more than the XSR 900.
Yeah,
and that's the base. Is the RS. If you go up to the updated suspension on the RS SE, that's $13,500.
Jesus.
That's $3,500 more.
That's a lot of scratch.
I will say though, bro, look at the cafe. That is
Let me bring this
stellar looking motorcycle. Hold on, let me get the gallery.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm here for these looks.
I dig it. I like it when I think we rode one that was like in the green color or whatever.
We had the green colorway.
Well, no, when I was out at Get On MotoFest.
Oh, we have a first ride of a green.
Yeah,
one
we do have the green one, but I rode the green one out in there. I love it when it's the green and it's like super retro looking. It's a fun bike.
I love the way this bike looks. But so does this look great? Yeah, absolutely. I just don't feel, for me, I mean, the type of riding I like to do. I like to push it over. And this bike could do that, but I'm not going to feel, I didn't feel as confident on the Kawasaki as I did this XSR. Yeah. I think they both look great. I prefer the XSR a little over the Z900 RS personally.
Like the Z900s feel like a retro bike that they refitted. Mm-hmm. Whereas it's got a couple of the XSR is 100% a modern motorcycle. With some styling.
So here's one of the things I'm kind of split on, and I'm interested to know your opinion, Bo. So with the Z900, I was looking at this earlier because we got a ton of questions of people wanting my opinion on Z900 RS or XSR 900, which makes total sense. They are very similar. But I was looking at this, and obviously the price is totally different. But with the dash, Kawasaki does this whole, like, they've got a little screen in the middle, kind of like that old school, like, digital screen, but then it's flanked by two, like, old school, like, needle gauges.
I kind of dig it.
Do you prefer that or the full MT09 screen that the XSR has?
I prefer this. I think it looks cool. I would love to see, and I can't remember who did it. I've seen it before, where you have the two analog for your speedo and your tack, and then you have a small TFT.
Yeah.
That to me would be super cool. So you have the best of both worlds.
If I'm going to be totally honest, I don't know.
Shit out of this.
Yeah, no, this is cool.
Compared to I am not a fan of the MT09 screen. I think it's way too small to be effective.
Right, and to be so you guys know, the MT09 has the exact same screen as the XSR 900.
Yeah, I think it's too small to be super effective. I also think styling wise, it kind of sticks out. Because it is such a retro feeling looking bike. Yeah. They didn't do a good, they parts bend the.
No, yeah, they've already got them made. Let's just pop in on this.
If they had a new housing for it, or they made a round TFT.
Right.
And did it that way, that would have been pretty cool. It just felt kind of like half-assed on the dash, so I'm not a fan of that.
I'll give you that. Yeah. I think one of the reasons that
the more
I liked
look at this Cowie,
I like this one a lot. It's very intentional, right? Like it's a retro bike, and they did a dash to fit that retro bike. So one of the things I think I was okay with that was I knew it from the Tracer that we have, or not the Tracer, the MT09 that we had. Yeah. I already knew the screen, so it almost let me, I already knew how to find my info on it, which I think made me like it, because it was just one less thing I had to deal with.
It was comfortable.
Yeah, it was one of those comfort things. I think if I could honestly choose, I would want, I wish I could show the screen, I wish I could have one circular analog, one TFT, and that be it. Yeah. I don't know if I need two.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. If they replace the whole right side with an
analog, that'd be cool. I think that would be something cool maybe in the future, that if Yamaha wanted to do something like that.
So on the
that was the
on the topic of the modern bikes made look retro instead of the other way around. One of my favorite Honda bikes.
CB1000R.
Yeah, I love it. I'm not the newer ones. I'm kind of hit or miss on the styling of it. It's going to be a personal taste. The older versions of this I enjoyed more because they had a little bit more retro look.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But this is a very modern bike made look
Is this if I'm going to be honest, dude, this is not competition.
As far as what?
The XSR 900. I would not categorize these bikes together.
Why not?
This looks like this doesn't look retro at all to me. This looks futuristic to me.
Yeah. It's like, one of my biggest complaints. I believe it was like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that.
Right.
When the CB line still had like the aluminum tail and the more retro seat and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I preferred this. I am not a fan of the new 2022 version of the CB 1000 or the CB line.
So let's just double check. Like they don't have really a throwback. Like their throwback retros, they're monkey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They changed it up. So like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the new styling of it.
To be wait, hold on. Yeah, see, they have it in Neo Sports Cafe.
Yeah.
That's that. I don't know.
Well, so once upon a time, it was like I think the first Triumph you had as a loaner, which was the Speed Dribble. You and I went to the mountains.
The real thick boy.
Yeah. You and I went to the mountains. It was when I had, I think I just got in the Bolt.
Okay.
We went up there. No, we just put the bars on. That's right. And we went up there, and there was a guy that had a CB. It was a little bit older of a model.
Somebody in the chat said, "Are you talking about the CB 1100?"
I believe so. Let me pull that up. Yeah, because like most of the CB lines had this kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
100%.
See, if Honda wanted to make a retro style bike, they need to they can take literally all of their internals of their CB line and make it into something like that.
Yes.
So I wouldn't even compare the CB 11 or 1000 CB 1000.
Yeah.
Because it's a great bike and it looks cool as fuck.
I prefer
but it's not
style.
retro.
Yeah.
There's nothing retro
style.
About it.
So. But you don't think like tech wise or anything like that it's comparable?
I mean, it's a 900 versus 1000. They're close and all, but if I was gonna be, I'll put it this way: if I was a consumer and I was thinking about the XSR 900, I would not be thinking about the CB 1000R. I would 100% be thinking about the Z900 RS. Right? That's a one.
I think out of all of the ones that are in this list, right? I honestly think the Z900 is the only one that matters.
So
in this comparison,
technically yes, and we have the Street Scrambler from Triumph here.
I do love the way that looks. Some of you 100%.
Okay. Well, here's the thing though. I don't think the Scrambler is the one.
No,
it's the Street Twin.
Street Twin, yeah.
Let me pull that up.
Yeah.
Street Twin. There we go. Speed Twin. Sorry.
Speed Twin?
No. There
Twin?
should be a Street Twin. There we go. Found it. What engine's inside the Street Twin though? Is that their?
I assume it's their twin.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Fuck.
Yeah, Speed Twin is good. I believe that's the 11.
So price wise, the Street Twin is right there with the XSR 900.
Yeah,
it's $9,600. Engine wise, we're looking at a 900cc.
Yeah.
64 horsepower, 59 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, I mean, I've ridden the Speed Twin, which is this bike plus bigger engine.
So let's show this one.
And I'll pull the Speed Twin up because I can talk directly about the Speed Twin, which was a
modern classic,
solid bike, Speed Twin.
Yep. So
price-wise, again, we are going way above.
Yeah.
But it's also, this is the 1200, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So price tag is $12,500. I had the red one. I did this. This is the bike I rode at DGR last year.
Yeah.
Very torquey bike, but the thing about these bikes, dude, they are heavy.
Yeah.
You cannot ride this aggressively. Period. I would not want to take this to the mountains and ride around.
Yeah, you don't get into it until you get into like the Thruxton for the classics.
This is so again, like this is a phenomenal bike for like the DGR ride. The Speed Twin is the perfect bike for DGR. You know what I mean? You cruising around town, having a good time, not really giving a shit.
I mean, like look at the list. It just it's as being the Z900, right?
Well, we have the Ducati Monster, which I mean,
I don't think
it's not a retro bike.
It's not a retro bike. It's a naked bike.
Yeah, I mean, engine wise, it's close. But again, if
you're
I'm a
going
consumer,
at the XSR 900, it is because of the styling first.
Yeah,
because
you have to be a retro.
Damn it, I love that seat. I don't care. He can hate on me all you want, people. I love that seat.
It's
That's so good.
I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I love it.
Hold on, let me show you guys the tail section because it's.
I dig it so much.
So they've not only darkened out the rear light,
yeah,
but this little top half is the only thing that stays
that's
on.
the running light.
Yeah, so that's the little running. It's only this tiny little red light. You can see it in
It's
the video.
bright as fuck though.
And then underneath, it's already darkened out. They do such a good job.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
good.
you get a tail tidy, bruh. Look at that with a tail tidy. Get the hell out of here. Truly get the hell out of here.
Love the seat.
Yeah.
Bring on your hate. I don't care. It's not going to
So
change my mind.
another thing that's absolutely insane about this bike.
Well, let's hold off on that
Oh, sorry.
because our time.
Oh shit! It's already halfway through. Okay,
Yeah, we are fucking. Good God, you can tell he loves this bike.
Oh god, I love how it's like, let's answer the question: is he gonna sell his MT10? I couldn't imagine. All right, let's go to ad before I fucking talk too much. What's going on, guys? This episode of Live on Two Wheels is brought to you by Revzilla's RPM membership. What that is basically a membership program that only costs $60 a year, not a month, but a year, and you get a ton of rewards from it. It's kind of like Amazon Prime for Revzilla. So if you're buying a lot of motorcycle gear, especially on Revzilla, this could be really interesting for you. Check out all of the things you get for this. So you're gonna get free 2-day shipping and returns. You're gonna get 10% off exclusive brands. You're gonna get 5% cash back, period. Also, for you first-time members, you're gonna get $15 in cash back from the moment you get this membership. It's also gonna include early access to sales and phone lines and exclusive events. So if you're somebody that buys a ton of gear and could find a lot of value in this RPM thing, by all means, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting the show by going to that link. And thank you, Revzilla, for sponsoring this episode.
RPM membership also applies to cycle gear and J&P cycles. There, I updated the ad.
We'll see you guys with the rest of the show.
You know, one of these days we're gonna have to actually do a whole new ad.
Yeah, we probably should. We'll do it when we
Until
build the
that
set.
day,
Yeah.
we get to enjoy that moment.
Yeah, whenever we have a set for Live on Tools, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So somebody in the chat brought up the fact that
Yeah, it was
Mystic,
Yeah.
shout out to Mystic, brought up that we didn't talk about the Indian FTR,
Which is a valid point.
which is a valid point. Price tag though, $12,999.
Yeah.
So what is that? $2,000 more?
Yeah.
Or no, $3,000 more.
But you can find them.
$3,000 more. And it's, you know, some of the differences that are kind of obvious. It's going to be a, what is that, 1200cc V twin, so totally different power.
Yep. It's a different
Brembo brakes,
yeah.
fully adjustable suspension. I mean,
It's a different bike, but kind
so
of in the
Bo,
same bike.
you've ridden the FTR
The brand new one,
recently.
yeah.
What did you think about it generally?
I love that bike, man. It's so
I
good.
think the FTR is a phenomenal. Like, look at this photo. Like, how can you not like
it's
that
a it's
vibe?
a fun bike. It's got loads of power. It makes a lot of good noise.
Love the little suspension on the side. The tail's
It was a lot of fun.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Indian's doing a great job with the FTR. I would love to get an opportunity to ride an FTR just to get a vibe.
Yeah.
With a V twin, real punchy power, I imagine.
Oh yeah, but
like punchy in your face.
not even like it did. I didn't put it in the video, but like when me and Blockhead and Doodle, we were kind of tailing the last half of the pack and just like kind of chilling. And I heard him drop a gear
Oh shit.
as we left the stop.
Oh,
the stop
that's
sign.
always a fun noise.
And I just kind of did this little periph, like I was like, all right. So then I dropped the gear, and I was in like whatever their middle of the road, like road mode basically is.
Right.
And I just rolled on the throttle. I didn't even like honk on it. I just go a nice even pull. And that front wheel just like all the way up.
So-
I was like, fuck.
You saying that brings up a really good point that I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
Kind of back to the MT10 conversation, or let's go ahead and like try to get to the point of like MT10 versus XSR 900. What am I doing and why?
Chase is concerned.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, because
How mad is your wife going to be? Let's talk about
she
that.
loves it.
Yeah.
So
Let's get her on the phone and validate that.
right, well, she's busy. She's at a shoot right now.
Oh,
so-
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, and this kind of goes for the FTR as well. And
Yeah.
this is something I realized at the press launch. 900cc on the XSR 900, 1000 cc's on the MT10. So, like the cc difference is not really that much. The XSR though and I kind of said this in your Tiger video, I'm starting to get to a point where power's never been everything for me when I ride, but I'm really starting to, I guess, appreciate the balance of a motorcycle. I talked a lot about this on the MT-09.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, this is a very balanced bike. It's got the right amount of power for the weight and the agility back and forth. My MT-10 has a short wheelbase, so it's able to be thrown back and forth, but it's a lot of bike to handle.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of power, right? But with great power comes great responsibility. But with the XSR 900, I
think you're maturing as a rider. Slowly.
Thanks for giving me a compliment backhandedly.
Yeah, I like to get.
as you slap
I
me
do
across
the opposite of everybody else. I do an insult sandwich.
Yeah.
So you do care about power.
100%.
Right.
No,
So,
power's
like-
important, but I'm saying power's not the most important
So
thing.
not anymore. It's becoming. I will respectfully disagree, because I get to edit all your videos, and your sheer excitement goes nuclear when you're on like immense, powerful machines. Like it's not even like a
Well, there's
little
a
bit
novelty to that.
different. It's not even a little bit. Like, you love the Livewire because
do.
it's a fucking rocket ship, and for
do.
no other reason. It gets 80 miles of range. It is
Yeah.
nearly unusable for most people's daily ride. You love it for one reason and one reason only, and that is you have a go button and
And
your
that's
NASA
it.
status. Yeah. So there is that part of you that has always been there and always will be.
But if I'm
But
talking about a
you're
bike that I
growing.
have to own,
But you are growing and maturing
thank you.
in that.
Let's get to the good stuff about me. Let's do more of that.
I'll do that, and then I'll end in an insult.
Oh, thank you. Let me prepare
Insult
myself.
sandwich. Okay, so you are maturing as a writer, and I find you more often not lately seeing the beauty in purpose and balance in machines, and being able to see it might not. When you did the first ride on the Tiger, it was like, oh, I wish I had a little bit more in the top end, but if this thing is going on and off road, then you sacrifice that, but you gain its low down power, you gain lighter weight, you're seeing the benefit. So it wasn't like I write it off because it's not the peak power that I feel like I'd want. You were able to take a step back.
Yeah,
and do that.
No, yeah. You're
now-
giving people insight on the Tiger 900 video.
Now time for the insult.
Oh shit, I forgot. Your compliment was so good, I forgot about the insult bread.
You were kind of a wuss if you complain about the Tiger 900's windscreen being hard to get up and down with one hand. I do it every day.
Well, that's
You're a
fair.
big old wussy.
Okay, fine.
So that was
Anyway,
my insult sandwich.
Thank you. All right, done.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, I'm starting to appreciate this balance of, let's all be honest, and every one of you guys, unless you're a MotoGP rider, which I assume none of you guys are, nobody can handle the maximum amount of power that these bikes put down.
Yeah.
There's not a single one of y'all that owns an MT-10 and rides it every day and thinks you can maximize the motorcycle. You're a lunatic if you think that. The only thing you really lose going from an MT-10 to an XSR 900 is where the power is delivered and the looks. Like, you get, with the XSR, you get lift control, slide control, ABS control. With the MT-10, you have traction control, you have
90%
ABS.
of riders are going to ride to like 80% of the bike.
Right.
So make that 80%, the hero moment, right?
Yeah, I would much rather have, and like we talk about this with the MT-07, I'd rather have a bike that I can get closer to the like the bleeding edge of, than have a motorcycle that I can't even get nowhere close to that. Dude, if I go into the top of second gear in the MT-10, I'm illegal sauce on any road in the United States.
Yeah.
The XSR, I'm like running all the way through a mode, and even with an XSR, I'm not getting anywhere close to maxing the bike out.
Yeah.
But I just appreciate it, and it could have been the road that they had us on.
Yeah, that road
but
was
just the feeling of getting the bike over, throttling it up, and the bike's just super stable, just pushing me through a turn. I was like, this is so much easier to ride like this in the way I want to ride.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I like I said, watching it, I didn't get that same vibe outside of any other bike that you've ridden, other than remembering back to when you got the MT10?
You know, the MT10's an amazing motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, but if you give me a motorcycle that's smaller, easier to manage, and has all this IMU shit,
So Chase,
LED lights everywhere, yeah.
so Chase. So what's your garage going to look like at the end of this year?
At the end of this year,
Yeah.
I think my garage is going to look very different
Yeah.
for a lot of reasons. Now, to be clear, I have some obligations with the MT10.
Yeah.
I've got a couple parts that I need to do some install stuff with because, you know, they got sent out and, you know, we have a deal and all. So I can't get rid of the MT10 right now. But oh shit, Heather just showed up. How are you going to ask this question right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One,
Fuck yes.
my wife just shows up in the chat.
I love this woman.
I like how it seems
She
like
knew. She knew. Her fucking spidey sense was tingling. See, this motherfucker is talking about money being spent.
Listen, I am an open book with my wife. She knows that when I came back from this, I was like, babe, this motorcycle right now is the shit. And
Yeah.
I can basically sell my MT10 and I don't have to spend any money and I can get an XSR 900. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. And then the WR.
Oh, okay. Well, the WR is a little different of a story.
Yeah.
So with the WR, I'm going to hold on to it as long as I can.
Yeah.
But we're over here like doing these planning for this adventure stuff, and the WR is not an adventure bike. It's a supermoto. It's a phenomenal, like if I lived in downtown, if Heather and I were still in downtown, bro, the WR would be fucking hilarious. It's a wheelie from red light, cops are laughing at you. But I've really fallen for this like ADV thought process. The idea of being able to ride on road. What?
Your wife.
I am a little spastic, okay? So I honestly think that my time, like I've had a WR for like 7 years now. You know, I had one stolen, but like I've owned one for quite a while. I feel like I've gotten everything out of that bike.
Yeah.
I don't ride it a ton, and that kind of like tells me that I think I've moved on past the supermoto phase. And I honestly think the growing into the ADV makes a lot of sense from the WR.
We had this conversation. It's like the other day, like as a rider, there are new things for you that you're experiencing that are a matured version of early Chase on two wheels.
Yeah.
Like you becoming more of you getting more into the more balanced, purpose-built machines, finding the spot for a machine.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily jive with your overall thought about what you like about motorcycles.
Right.
You're able to find, I mean, like we started doing cruiser stuff and you're like, oh, I know where I like the cruiser market. You'll be able to see them for what they are. And then, you know, everybody loved the adventure series with you and Yummy. That was a big
absolutely.
thing. But like that was a long time ago. That was a different version of you. I feel like this.
Can we have this moment and be like, guys, stop asking for that?
They're not going to stop asking. Like he's
that's true.
Yummy is off doing his own thing.
Yeah, he's in a new stage of life.
Yeah.
He doesn't do the whole riding thing anymore. Yeah, absolutely.
Like so are you. Like I think the beauty of, and I know we joke about it here on Live and Wheels, and it's becoming a running gag, but we're really going to do this. ADV Bros is going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my wife about this. I feel like it is the graduation of the adventure series, like for you personally.
I could totally see it in that way.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It is a more matured like version of that for your path in life. That's why I'm excited, not just for myself because I get to do this,
right?
But like I get to see that level up for you, and like you're being able to go and experience this. I'm really excited about our trip in July. Going out and just like riding around in South Dakota and in adventure riding stuff, because it's like, oh, you know, the Chase that I started watching, you know, 10, 11 years ago.
Right.
It's a different chase.
One of the cool things for me about this whole like ADV bros, and we're kind of moving off the main subject, but that's fine. I feel like we've covered the XSR 900 pretty well.
Pretty much prepare your wallet. Amget. Doom vroom.
My wife likes the look of it. I like everything about it. We're good.
Nice.
So with the ADV stuff,
yeah,
I've done a lot of type of riding, but and during the adventure series with Yummy, like we'd piddle around off road, but we didn't. I think it would be safe to say we never rode off road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'd go through an abandoned parking lot or an underdeveloped area.
Supermoto shit.
Yeah, some supermoto shit. But
the idea of
riding,
idea of going like.
It's something I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
It's honestly, and that's kind of what I like about cruisers. I'm on the road and I'm experiencing the same things, but I'm not experiencing it in that way. And now, that we've had the sports dress in the shop, which I'm head over what?
Heels?
Head over heels. Wow. I'm head over heels with the sports dress. I don't know. I'm head over heels with the sports dress. I love the vibe. I'm riding it back and forth to work. I'm really enjoying that. Because it's this new thing that I haven't got to experience yet.
Well, so do you think that being able to compartmentalize those types of riding into their different categories and being able to appreciate each one of those now that you're being exposed to different types of riding, do you think that allows you to better pull back on a motorcycle a little bit better and see it for what it is more so than you would? Because there was a large period of time where you were like looking at motorcycles as a whole unit.
Yeah.
And now you're kind of experiencing new stuff. Does that help you go like, oh, I have a different perspective now. So now I can pull back a little bit and look at that motorcycle for where it sits in that market and be able to appreciate it a little bit more? Because I gotta be honest, the XSR 900 5 years ago was not a chase bike. 5-6 years ago, not a chase bike.
No, definitely not. Yeah. It didn't have fairings, so no.
Well, but like it was also, it's not going to top any charts. It's not going to be the the cream of the crop kind of thing.
Right.
It is a great bike in its market for what it is.
I think one of the things that I've always tried to do because I do first rides is I've always worked on reviewing a motorcycle for people that I think the motorcycle was built for. Yeah. So I think I naturally just go into that headspace when I'm on a new bike. But
this is different because you're experiencing it for yourself now.
Right. Well, I was going to say that I think it's going to help me doing the ADV stuff like with you, because I'm going to be able, if I ride a Africa Twin or if I ride a different Tiger, I'm going to be able to know what matters more for those style of riders. Yeah. So I honestly think after a little bit of experience off-road with an ADV bike,
I'm fucking real curious about what 6 years ago Chase would have thought about the XSR.
Well, so here's the thing. It's a really
like a time machine because 6 years ago Chase would be like, "Meh, I want an MT10."
Well, so maybe, but I think if that Chase would have rode it, because that bike is such a better platform for pushing it than the MT09. Because like I rode an MT09 like 6 years ago, and bro, the first time I rode an MT09, I was like, this bike is terrifying. Yeah. How do you ride this bike without just wheeling all the time?
To be fair, that was also during the time, and we have receipts, when you said, I don't think anybody needs anything above a 600. So
I have definitely said that.
Yeah. So that was during that time. So
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Maybe I was talking about super sports.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh. I just think it's interesting as a friend and as a person who does a lot of the sculpting of the stories afterwards. It's interesting to see this new type of chase rider, because I was surprised, honestly, that you liked it. I knew you were going to like it.
Like the XSR?
Yeah, the XSR. Yeah. I knew you were going to like it. I didn't know you were going to be like fucking...
I didn't either.
Full delete mode.
Yeah, no, like, I didn't know that
empty
either.
The garage, ka-chunk.
No, I mean, I knew that I liked the MT09.
Yeah.
You know, I love the engine, because the MT09 is not an engine that can really be utilized without electronic aid by the average person.
Sorry.
So we went from one to...
Tunnels real fast.
Tunnels. Yeah, I did. The MT09... And if you look at the growth of the MT09, when it came out originally, there was not a lot of rider aids. and it was being
very
fully
rough.
transparent. It was
very
a
rough.
hard bike to ride.
Yeah, it was very
safely at least. It was one of the poster children motorcycles of, hey, this engine could do a lot, but unless you were a very high level rider, you're not going to be able to take
That
advantage of that.
reminded me a lot of the RC8.
Yeah.
Where
100%.
Where it was just like, here's motorcycle.
Everything. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't die. But yeah.
It's just like, I think it's fascinating. I'm excited for you because I think this is a good move for you as far as just even like the mentality of it, like looking at it, something a little bit more practically, because this decision would be a practical decision. It is, I feel like I could get more out of it at a lower level.
This will be the first time I do the rider thing where I have a faster bike and I move backwards.
Yeah.
Which it's not backwards.
No,
like
it's
this
not
is
backwards. I was saying that to Trey
comparatively-
earlier. It's just like, that's not a sad grade or a downgrade. It's just a
No.
different.
It's a totally different bike,
path.
but like, bro, LED lights, IMU,
Yeah.
all the modes,
Yeah.
and you actually have customizable stuff.
And cruise
it's a
control.
beautiful motorcycle.
And cruise control.
Cruise. Well, I already have cruise control, so that's not
Oh,
even.
yeah, you have that on there.
Yeah,
That's right.
but yeah, I would not buy a motorcycle if it didn't have cruise control.
Oh,
unless
Gus,
it's
I
a
like
decent-
that. Upgrade is moving to works better for you.
I like that a lot too.
Also, yeah, the other color of the XSR, it sucks. Like, whatever. The blue, the blue is hotness.
So okay,
the blue is fucking hotness.
if you don't like the blue,
Yeah.
trust me, as a guy who likes red and they have the black model with a red line in it, you'd think I'd gravitate towards it.
this
If
blue
you
is hot.
see this blue in person, you're going to be like, oh. I want to show you.
It's the same blue. Excuse me. It's the same blue on the new 2022 T7. It's that same blue. I don't know what they call it, but whatever it is.
But I'm offended by if you search XSR 900 and the top stories and our video's not in there. That makes me sad.
Well, that's on you, baby.
All of the this is all just article shit. That's what it is. So
Legend Blue.
hold on, what's the best way for me to do this?
I don't know. I already went to your screen.
Don't
Now
show my screen.
Now I'm just like,
Stay
oh.
on us for a second.
Okay, why? Are you trying to hide something?
No, I don't want people to see our like file structure and shit.
Spoiler, it's not great.
It is great. I want to show you guys the view of the cockpit if you haven't seen the video yet. So a lot of you guys have probably seen that the XSR 900, and you guys have to forgive me a second, there's going to be audio. The XSR 900 has built-in... You can show my screen now, yeah. It has built-in bar-in mirrors, and
They're pretty good. When I first saw them, I was like, ugh. But they're functional.
Trying to get it. All right, look at that. Like this. I know my hands are blocking it, but the mirrors are all the way over here, and they freaking work.
They're a little goofy in the way that they look. There's tunnels.
But like with the mirrors being here on the edge, you guys can see I'm leaning over and stuff.
Yeah.
I love the view from the rider's perspective.
Yeah.
We'll go a little ahead in time here.
Yeah,
I love how flat
I am
it makes
Roda
it
said, "Can you flip the bar and mirrors?" I don't know if you can, but that's immediately what I thought of when I saw them. I was like, I would love those if they were not up high. They look weird when they're up high. That's just me personally, though.
Right. Here, we'll put this up here. But I love how it's almost like Yamaha made this bike so that you wouldn't have to do anything with it.
Yeah.
Look how look how open your view is from your cockpit perspective.
Yeah.
It gives you this kind of like freedom. Damn, I almost hit somebody. Jesus Christ, Chase. Just casually on people's ass.
Yeah. That's when you scream. I remember that's when you screamed about like, what the hell? Where are we?
Yeah, I probably wasn't paying attention. But look at, they're such a good look.
Yeah.
And there's so many. Can you guys see this little like badging, this little XSR? That shit's all over the place.
So
Screen could
my
be more retro
apologies.
screen.
My future. I'm just gonna apologize to future Heather. Because
Nothing to apologize for. This is gonna be a great bike to have in the garage.
yeah.
She'll love seeing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude, my wife's awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
just
She's gonna
feel
be
like-
like, "Fuck yeah, babe."
I feel like she's done this. Like, ugh,
Look
okay,
at
fine,
that.
another bike. Like she's relegated herself to just being okay with it.
She understands that a lot of my.
I'm done showing your screen, by the way. You can stop fucking creaming your
Sorry,
pants over
I just love
your
this bike so
own
much.
ride.
So here's the problem I do have. Every time I do a first ride on a bike I like a lot, I do come home and I'm like, babe, I just rode the best bike ever. So she's heard that a lot.
She's got fatigue now.
She's heard that a lot, but
Thank you. Okay, somebody finally said it. My complaint is the 3.5-inch screen.
yeah, so that's not. This doesn't.
I'm
fit in
glad it's
great.
just not me.
So she knows the difference in me being like, oh, he just did another first ride and likes this bike, and then what happened with the XSR.
I better prepare myself for what's about to happen.
Right. But yeah, that's one of the beautiful things I like about this, and that is because you know that when it comes to like personal stuff, like I feel like I'm kind of cheap. Like when it comes to like work stuff, I'll spend whatever I need to do to give us the best thing. But I don't feel like I spend a lot of money personally. But like the XSR, like I was saying earlier, I can sell my MT10 and get an XSR, and I don't have to spend barely any money.
Yeah.
So like if that's the financial case, the problem is finding one of these motherfuckers because supposedly they are hard to get.
Oh, freaking Mark has a good point.
Wait.
And so does Ghost, and so did I in our notes that you just weren't paying attention to when we were all doing this.
Oh, Cardo. Yeah, let's do the Cardo giveaway.
Yeah. God.
Okay.
I'm happy for you. Okay, so bring up the card, and I'll introduce this segment. We like to do our little Cardo giveaway.
I'll put my hat like this for the giveaway.
They are, like I said, people that were past winners that are having issues with shipping, of course, because the is in the Ukraine. They seem to be catching up to it now. So we are going to do another Cardo giveaway. So in the chat, I'll bring it up. You can just type in to the YouTube chat, backup, one word, it's not case sensitive. That'll enter you to win a Cardo Spirit. We're giving away a Spirit?
Yes. Yeah, sorry. Spirit.
Yeah. Let me see if this is actually going to
Shout
work
out
today.
to last week where our power backup absolutely failed, and we had to unstream and restream.
I'm going to do the... I'm going to do it again. Keep them coming, guys, because I had to restart the Nightbot to...
I like how somebody said Heather's actively emailing all the manufacturers asking them not to invite me out.
She's the reason that they have supply issues. She's been sabotaging you.
She sabotaged it. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys run that. Just type that in chat. We'll let that run for a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be getting this.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if I had the option of doing a price for price
Now we just gotta get you an
tradesies.
ADV bike to supplement.
If we're
this.
gonna be really honest, I need an ADV bike more than I need the XSR 900.
True.
Like, because
we are ramping up pretty fast on the
yeah,
the
because like technically the XSR 900 is not going to allow me to do anything that the MT10 won't, but an adventure bike will do something for me that my WR can't.
That's very
So
true. That's very true. Good point.
Maybe-
I agree with that.
maybe with this crazy market, I can sell my MT10 for more than I bought it for and use that money to help get the adventure bike.
Do we have another smart video, Ghost?
Oh, do we?
We do have another smart video.
A smart video. Yay!
I enjoyed that so much last
That's
time.
so exciting.
Okay, so let me go ahead and see where we're at with the users. We still got people coming in. I'm gonna let that run for a minute. Let's watch the video.
Oh, you want to watch the video? All right,
Yeah.
guys, keep if you haven't said back up yet in the chat, do
Where is
that.
it? Is this it,
Oh
Ghost?
my God, run it! Here
Okay.
we go.
All right, hold on. Let's bring this up.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. We haven't seen this, fam.
Yeah,
So,
this is a blind watch.
Smart Industries presents
Please tell me this is gonna be an '80s jam.
in association with Ghost. Let's go.
Top Smart.
Oh my God, yes. Live on two wings. What? Yay!
God, you guys know Chase so well.
I love you guys so much.
Top Smart. Got the Smart helmet. Nice.
On the airplane, dude, sitting on the wing like he's a
Nice.
badass.
Like the
Oh my
World War
God.
II. Oh,
I went to the danger zone, so I turned on traction control, fam. Yes.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yamaha fan. Okay, well, they make good bikes. Okay.
They do.
I love how red my cheeks
You are a Yamaha simp, man. That's okay.
I am. It's okay though. We love it. I fly my jet on cruise control. Super excited, Chase.
That's amazing.
Oh, this is so great, guys. I cannot believe you guys did this. When Smart rolls up.
They
So
both got him. Aw.
No comment. No comment. Oh my God, I love it.
Oh, Ranger.
Oh shit! Oh, with the bird.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Oh, it's
amazing.
your helmet too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so
amazing.
good. Me and Bo are flying together. That's great. I feel the need for meme. Yes.
Man, you guys get his humor so much. That's good. That's
My
good.
reaction to this fucking video is that guy
That's
right
good.
there.
Thumbs up.
Oh my goodness.
You do have a pink face.
I do. It's all good though. Yes. Oh look, it's. Oh my God.
That's
That.
boner. Yeah. I love that. I must beat boner.
Oh, they grabbed the helmet with the auxiliary audio. That's funny.
That's hilarious. After Chase rode the XSR 900, you've lost that loving feeling. Oh, it's an MT10 face.
Oh no! Goodness!
I can't find boner.
Oh
Not the press launch I had in mind, and that's the photo of you on the aircraft carrier.
no! Okay.
Oh my God.
This is so good.
That's fucking hilarious. Top Smart, guys. I love this.
Oh my gosh.
I love this. Yeah.
Bro, Ghost, your YouTube channel is going to have fucking gems.
Yeah, dude.
Are these public?
Are these public?
They are.
bud?
They will be public after this show. Yes.
God
Oh my
bless you.
God. Everybody, are you legit Ghost on two wheels? You are. You have. And we got the old quick shifters. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody go follow Ghost on two wheels.
Yeah, dude. Cool. All
Hold
right.
on.
So here's what we'll do. While you guys, before we do that, I'm going to run.
Everybody go there and follow
Wait,
that
go-
so you can see it.
Yeah, go there.
Oh, that's
All
so
right,
good.
so I'm
Ghost.
gonna run. We've got all the entries now. Everything's settled. So I'm gonna
Right.
roll it and see what we get.
Let's see who's going
I
home
am
with the
Rodus.
Cardo.
I am Rodus. Rodus? Is it Rodus or Rodus? Rodus?
I am Rodus.
Rodus.
Let's go with Rodus.
Rodas.
Congrats to I am Rodus.
Rodaz. I am Rodaz. I'm just gonna say her name for it more.
No, just keep saying it. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it evolve.
I need you. I need you to send me an email, Bo at Chase on Two Wheels, BEAU at chaseontwowheels.com, and then just include a screenshot of your username thing on your homepage or whatever, or while you're at this screen at the chat and stuff, and then just put season 2 episode 17 in the title.
Absolutely.
Send me an email. I'll send you a link so that you can get your Cardo.
Yay.
Congratulations, bud.
Congrats.
Yeah, nice.
All right. So.
I'm really curious about these community questions, by the way. So.
Oh, we're gonna rock through some community questions.
Yeah.
So guys, I grabbed some community questions, and we'll go quickly. And at 5 minutes left, we'll jump over to Discord.
Cool.
So these come from the community post, Instagram, and YouTube. First off, Rick, looks like this came from YouTube. I'm very excited about this bike, but let's get down to brass tacks. Chase, would you or would you not dump the MT10 for this, or
Yes.
MT for this? Yeah, 100% would.
Yeah.
No question. For the aforementioned reasons.
Yes. For the record, it's road ass. Road ass. It says go home, Raj. Done. Thank you, road ass.
All right. Wow. All right. So this bike are the Kawasaki Z900 RS SE. The SE being the updated, has Olin's and everything.
personal preference. Like, that's a personal preference question. Like, really, when it comes down to it.
Like, technically, specs-wise, the SE would be a better motorcycle. I'm going, it's not even kind of close. XSR 900, not even, there's no even shadows
He's got
on
fucking
that
blinders on you.
I've ridden both.
He's got...
And
he's
one
got
of them,
hearts in his eyes.
I do.
They're blue hearts.
Oh, how dare I? Would this be considered as a starter bike? Hard question, and I know there's this argument of like starter bike, and you don't want to have to upgrade or quickly afterwards.
It's a lot of bike for.
It's a lot of bike, but if I'm gonna,
it depends on how responsible you are.
Power mode 4, if you put that bike in power mode 4 and all of the electronics on, it's essentially an MT-07 with added electronics.
I will say this about beginner bikes, quote unquote, because I don't like. They said starter bike. I like that.
Yeah.
But
maybe he means like as a first bike.
Honestly, any bike can be a good bike to start riding on if you are disciplined enough and you know yourself well enough that you don't push yourself. Because if you go into it not respecting your own limits, you're gonna fuck something up. But if you know that about yourself and you're honest about yourself, then don't touch it. Because if you know yourself and know that, like, if you give yourself the option of like unleashing the beast and you're gonna take it and take that risk, I'd say no. But if you're good at kind of pulling yourself back a little bit and going like, okay, I need to realize my limits, and you know your limits, and you work towards that. Because PDX Squid said you can still kill yourself on a 300.
So
you know what I mean?
This bike,
I think it'd be great. I think honestly, this is going to be a hot take. The BMW S1000RR could be a great beginner bike because with all of the stuff turned on, and you know your traction control, your throttle mapping all the way down, it's a beautiful and easy bike to ride. But there is the potential to go fucking stratosphere on it, but yeah.
So XSR 900. Another hot take, would be a better bike to start on than an MT-07, only if you are the type of person that can legitimately buy this motorcycle, put all the aids on, and keep them on until you feel safe.
Yeah.
This bike would be a safer bike than an MT-07 because it has more rider aids.
100%.
And it's only like $2,000 more.
It's just dumb.
Yamaha. Next up, XSR 900 has all that power, all that tech, looks better than the MT-09, and it's cheaper than its competition. Seems like a no-brainer to me. I just hope we get a few solid options in the aftermarket for seats. Maybe get the old ironing board style from the UJM era.
Yeah,
guys, this bike is so popular, it is not available.
Yeah.
There are going to be seats. If the seat is your one thing, then that should tell you how amazing this bike is. Mm-hmm. It's a no-brainer. Cool. If you don't like the seat, power to you. There will be more. I love the look of this bike. I like the chassis a lot. How do the ergonomics compare to the MT-10? Very similar. I feel like I'm a little more up on the handlebars,
a little more
that gives me a little more control over the motorcycle as we're riding it. It's also lighter, so that helps. It helps the agility of the bike.
You have 2 minutes.
Shit, I don't know. I think the sound of the MT-10 has me forgiving all of the alien bodywork, extra weight, and price tag. Love the blue and golden color scheme. I personally don't care for the retro look, but I'm glad Yamaha can package modern preference into different shapes. The sound is one of the main things you'd be quote-unquote giving up, but it's still totally worth it, in my personal opinion. Having a payment on one right now, but sadly expected delivery is mid-August, but hopefully it comes sooner. Review was good. Keep up the great work. Yeah, so this is the main problem that I'm seeing. Yeah. People are having a hard time getting them.
Yep.
And not only the dealerships having them, but even if they are going to have them, you're getting pushed back. Now, to find out if those mirrors can fit on the MT-09, love them. Handlebar, I think the handlebar is the exact same, so they should, which we're going to see that happen a lot because those mirrors are great. I needed an XSR 900 versus Speed Twin comparison.
Interesting.
Looking at these two bikes in upcoming months. Very different bikes, so that would be an interesting video. But, we talked about the Speed Twin. It visually, they are kind of similar, so if we can get our hands on a Speed Twin...
To be fair, 90% of Triumph bikes are retro.
Right, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, you're making it hard to choose between a CP2, CP3 engine bikes. I love both.
Yeah.
So yes, I am making it hard, and that's because they are both phenomenal power
Fun
plants.
fact, that's why you were considering the
T7.
The T7.
Absolutely, because I love the CP2 that much. So I'm right there.
Another
with
hot take. I think that's where that engine belongs, is in the T7.
Yeah, that's fair. Chase, honest question. Besides what's going on with supply/demand, what have you, I had a pre-order for this bike canceled because what was going on, what was going to be an April release turned into a June, turned into summer 2022, August, turned into crickets. So did Yamaha give you any indication when dealers will see this machine? I talked with Yamaha. I told them, because like I did an Instagram post, and I was like, ask me anything about this bike and I'll ask and figure it out. And a lot of people were like, when is it gonna be delivered? And the Yamaha guy laughed. So we're at a time. We're at a world right now where supply is hard. Everywhere.
That is true for almost all bikes that I like. When I was looking at this, the only reason I was able to get the Tiger 900 is because, it was a demo bike, so it had miles and a mild scratch on it. So
yeah, so supply's hard. If you can get your hands on this bike, it's gonna be so good.
Yep.
How is the power and throttle response in Mode 4 compared to the MT-07? Honestly, very similar.
Yeah.
An MT-07 might be a little punchier, actually, than Mode 4 on this bike.
That's the CP2, though.
Which is great.
Yeah, that's that torquey CP2.
Yeah, so if it's a little different power delivery, but that's why I said this bike could be a better starter bike than the MT-07. And then there's photo. Okay, do we knock through all of those that quickly?
Yeah, which is
thank God.
1 minute past time.
Okay, that's fine. We did good with that.
Yep.
All right, guys, we are going to jump over to our Discord page. Bo, final thoughts on XSR 900? I think we're both pretty big fans.
I am pretty happy. Somebody else had a question real quick before we get into there.
Yeah.
And it was about ADV bikes, since we were talking briefly about that.
Right.
What's on your list?
What's on mine?
Yeah.
Tune in next week and find out. No, for real though.
Yes.
Should we just do a whole episode on it?
I mean, fuck
Because
yeah.
the last week has gone a little bonkers with ADV options.
When I said it earlier, it was not hyperbole. We are hitting the ground running.
Yeah.
We went 0 to fucking mountaintop in no time.
Well, I think what was happening was like we were all like, "Oh, we got to wait on Bo's bike," and now your bike's here, and it's like, "Oh shit!"
Yep, we
stuff
are
just
fucking
got
full
real.
throttle.
Thank God I have a WR.
Yep.
That's gonna like be my band-aid. This is gonna be the WR for a while.
Yep.
But like, I need more than a band-aid.
Memes.
Okay, let's go to Discord. I don't mean to tease you guys along, but honestly, I feel like we need a whole episode on ADV stuff. Okay, so
open up your Discord.
We're on Discord.
Yep.
Season 2, episode 17's thread. Randrew, our resident Suzuki fan. We need somebody on Suzuki's side.
Dude.
I'm glad we have.
They need somebody on their side.
All right.
There's the bingo card. Yep. Okay.
Well, there's that.
Also, I love that everybody's putting Trey in their name. This one's Trey squared.
Everybody's a version of Trey in the Discord. That's fantastic.
There can only be one real Trey.
All right, we got friggin' Mark with me saying the XSR ass is ugly. Me a week later. See?
Yeah.
Friggin' Mark.
It'll grow on
whenever you can get to a dealership, go see one in person, and when you see it in person, get them to turn it on so you can see the rear tail light.
This is not time for you to talk about
Sorry. Friggin' Mark, just do that. Just trust me.
Yep.
So the classic meme, such a true meme. So true on that one. All right, let's do a dual stream. Let's do a dual stream, Chase, Bo, then Comcast is coming in and stealing Bo's idea of let's do a dual stream. Yeah, I mean,
Comcast is trying to tell us like that's not gonna happen.
Hey, bud. I hate to tell you this, but you're gonna need to not. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to take this.
Why is it always me with no shirt?
I'm gonna click away.
Look at the reaction.
Oh god, no, it has the most. That's boner. Okay, well, moving on from that.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, it's called...
It's called Sex Panther. It's illegal in 9 countries.
That's hilarious. I haven't seen that movie in a... Oh, my God. That's great. What is that? Jack Black just doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Too good.
It's a tunnel.
It really do be a tunnel, though. Some people say it don't be a tunnel, but it really do be a tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel moment.
Oh, God.
I realized...
How to catch a wild chase on 2 wheels in California.
Oh, no. That's 100%.
Little wily cat.
But then he rides through it, right? Yeah, and then he tries to go through it. He can't. Oh, cartoons were fun.
Ghost has got a great spin on the classic guy trying to push a button and sweating over it. It's a T7. And
it's a double press. Tunnel! Tunnel! I love that. Double press. XSR 900 T7. Hot take. Might be the household of the C2Dub household. The garage, at least.
Yeah.
All right. So this is dude whispering to other guy, Chase, there aren't any other tunnels on this route anymore. Me going, ugh. There was 3 tunnels on that road.
In rapid succession.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a tunnel-filled fiasco. Oh, God. Secret tunnel! Immature Chase. Come back to Supermoto, bro. Mature Chase. Nah, son.
Nice.
Screw this Chase. One, the fashion here was just another level. This guy is way more where it's at.
Yep. Bye, Trey.
Later, Trey. Later, real Trey in real life.
Yeah.
Stop falling in love with new bikes. This is me. This is me with this bike right now.
Also, can you guys go give that Valentine's Day video some love?
Oh, man. What a sad video that we spent so much time on and nobody cared.
Yeah.
Man, Smallboard got a lot of votes on this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right, so it was Smallboards or there was the other one?
Or Boner.
God. Okay, hold on. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 responses on Boner. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Small bore.
Small bore.
Small bore it is.
That's a sheer numbers game, bud.
Sheer numbers game. Small bore collecting a small fortune over there on Revzilla. Guys, if you guys post them and y'all vote on them, you know, if you guys want some free cash, we're giving it out.
We're literally
giving it out. Alrighty.
That's good. Yeah.
That was a good show.
I think one, I'm very happy that Boki has made its way into the memeing.
Boki. Right. Absolutely.
Literally my favorite thing to wear right now, and I wear it a lot outside of the shop. I've got it in a trunk right now.
Are you serious, Bo?
I take it everywhere.
You never know. Buggy's onesie.
You never know when you're going to need it.
That's a fair point. You never know.
Also,
Freddie, you got close, man. You got close.
You got real close. Also,
keep dropping that fire. You're going to get that 50.
I cannot wait for you to get an ADV bike. We are going Monday.
I'm laughing at Chris. Your notification. So that's anytime Heather grabs my phone, I'm so bad about checking my text messages. She will go through my phone and be like, "You have to answer text messages, so there's not a number." Yeah. It's funny, Chris. You're just like Heather. That's cute.
Yeah, I had to mute it while I'm at work. That's not a joke. I have to mute it at work because I'm trying to edit a video, and it's just like, bing, 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 bing.
Right.
You guys are crazy. I love you all. You have really taken to Discord like really hard.
You guys are phenomenal. Yeah. We love you long time.
So, T7?
So, no. Next week, we talk about
what's
the ADV
bike
bike
2 for ADV Bros. What's the second half of ADV Bros looking
so
like?
So now we know I'm going to have the XSR 900.
Yeah.
But what's it got to go with?
Yeah.
And we all know that T7's going to be on the list, but there's some other stuff on there.
So Monday we go to a scout.
Monday we have a scout run. We'll be able to tag in on Monday we film a live on two wheels exclusive moto vlog.
Oh, that's not a bad idea because we got to test the Go rig anyways.
Yeah,
we have a new rig that we're testing for when we're out at events and stuff.
We're gonna do a live on two wheels exclusive moto vlog for you guys. I'll be on the XSR. I won't be.
He won't be on the XSR. He's gonna be on T.
I'll be on my WR250, which I love.
Yeah.
And then you'll be on your 900. Is that gonna be the first time you're on dirt with your 900?
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, we're going super chill.
Yeah, it's super chill.
It's a scout run.
Yeah.
Well, we're
we
going
don't
there
have
to check a run and take photos.
Because we don't have protection on it yet.
Yep.
Protection will happen soon.
Absolutely, fam.
Yeah.
All right, dudes. So thank you guys so much if you're here live, and if you're just listening, thank you guys too. Thank you, any of you guys supporting Live on Two Wheels. We love doing this show. We love it so much that it doesn't matter if it makes money. We're doing it regardless. But yeah, you guys supporting the show at these early phases. We have some cool plans for Live on Two Wheels. You guys just wait till season 3. It's gonna be dope. All right, dudes. I'm Chase on Two Wheels. That's my buddy Bo, and we will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys let me know what ADV bikes I should be looking into, because maybe something's scooted past.
Also, don't forget to give the Tiger 900 Rally some love tomorrow.
Oh, right. 10 a.m., guys.
I mean, destroy it.
10 a.m. Be like, I'm here, Live on Two Wheels.
We got to train the algorithm to know to look for it. So
right. Let us know in the comments, guys. Let us know that you're from Live on Two Wheels. That way we know y'all the inside peeps.
Oh, it's like the outro crew.
It's like the inside outro
You're
crew.
the intro crew.
Yeah, the intro crew. All right, guys. Awesome show. Nice job, Bo. Send us out the way we know to do it. I thought you were going to go boo, 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 boo. Like,
No.
well, I did it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.